At this moment, we executed and successfully completed smoke testing, exploratory testing period, and so far we can start our functional testing. Let's go to defects. There are no defects so far. We can create new defect, or normally we need to create defect when we run and execute our test cases. Let's start another test run. This time is gonna be functional execution, I'm gonna call it. Environment, milestone should be functional. Default assignee myself, tag functional, and I need select from test plan, edit selection, and I want only functional test cases. Let's see functional, all of them assigned to me, and I select done. So far I can start functional execution. Start run. So let's start with first test case. What was there? Okay. Let's say first step, navigate to bank web application I passed. It's working. Second step, create new user option. Working, passed. Third step, create new client and submit. Let's say it failed. If it's failed, so I need to explain why. Like fail to submit new client application, and I need to add attachments here as a proof. So drop files here to upload. As you can see here, since we failed test case step, we should create attach defect. And I click add result and defect, create new defect right here. Defect title, let's say new client form failed, or new client edition, or submission. Submission failed, actual result here. It's gonna be some kind of description. Indeed, for defect management, you need to understand that you have to supply exact steps for developers to resolve such defect, how to recreate this defect, at which step it's exactly occurred. Milestone, functional milestone, severity, blocker, because we're gonna be block other test cases. Assignee should be some kind of developer or test lead, and test lead reassign, or test manager, or simply speaking, triage call team lead. In this case, it's me, and I'll add defect. Very good. Let me see. Failed. Or we can block other, as you can see, failed here. Or we can set other, the whole test case as failed, as you can see here. All the steps, they should be set as blocked. Now, let's go to defects first of all. I'll go to test runs. As you can see, let's go to defects. As you can see, new client submission failed. Okay, right now status is open. I'll check in progress and resolved all of them. So if we click on we assigned it to developer. Developer is working on it. And when a developer starts working, they should set it in progress. Or if triage meeting recognized it as invalid, they should set it as invalid. Right now it's opened. Let's assume that developer started working. Confirm in progress. Let's go to projects. No open defects because we set it as in progress. Let's pretend that a developer resolved it. We set resolved, confirm, click on defects. As you can see, it has been resolved. Let's go back to our test runs. And now we need to rerun this test case. Let's go to failed, run again. I simply gonna set all test steps as passed. Okay, good. So we passed one test case so far. Let's go to another test case. Start next one. And let's execute it step by step. First one, account is active. Second one, we passed, we logged in, request to display passed, and expect results, select available options. Let's say it failed. Once again, we need to add some comments, attachments, and create another defect. Bank account failed to display user dashboard. Actual result would be same, let's say milestone would be functional, severity, let's say major, assigning myself, and a defect once again. So far we created another defect. Let's go to defects, let's go to projects. As you can see here, one open issue. Let's go to our project, let's go to defects once again. Let's resolve it. We're gonna click on it. Developer receives it. It says the resolution is in progress. And when a developer, or you can write comment here, the defect is in progress. Okay, so we can send it by email to testers and managers. Okay, so let's say it has been resolved by development operations. We confirm it. Good. We go to projects, no open defect, click on project. Let's go to defects. to resolved defects so far. That's called defect lifecycle management. Right now, I will return to our test runs and I will continue. Right now, the status of the whole test run is in progress. I will continue test cases execution. It was failed. Let's run it again, rerun, so-called rerun. Let's pass it step by step. Past, 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 logout, past, or simply past. Once again, we're on roll. Sometimes a test case must be recognized as invalid or skipped or blocked. Blocked, why the reason you need to write it here, attachments, and create attach defect. Client checking account is blocked. Actual result, milestone same functional, severity, let's say normal, assignee would be myself in this case, and a defect. Good. As you can see, we're blocked. Let's go to defects. Checking account is blocked. Same lifecycle management. Open in progress. Confirm. Defect right now is in progress. Let's say it's resolved. It has been resolved by development. Resolved. Defects. 3 defects. Let's return to test run. And let's rerun this particular test case. This one, run again. I'm gonna set it as past, past, past. Okay, 50% done. Let's go down. Let's say invalid. Once again, I need to run and explain why, cancel. I set it to past. Let me find them. There are different styles of quality assurance management tools with different interfaces. I'll set it as past. Good enough. It seems like last one is left. Test it. Past. Or run again. Past. Perfect. 100% execution rate. Test runs, all of them are completed, and we learn about defects management, or so-called defects lifecycle management.